100.5 Kings FM. No problem. Broadcasting live
in the flesh
from Monrovia, Liberia. As always, B-Dub Music, LIB Crew.
DJ Open on the turntable. Energy. Ujah. Hassan.
88.5 the King.
Turn your radio on.
Turn it up.
Turn your radio up.
Up. Up.
We got the tracks right here that make y'all wanna jump.
Jump.
Make you shake that to my yeah. Smile and wave your hands in the air. Boogie down from the country to the town. We got that brand new sound. It's going down.
Fatuma said them they go, Massa go by here.
88.5.
Alice throw away your malice. You are for member.
Hot tamales.
They get you from there, sorry. So my people, I tell you, don't worry.
If you know what I know, you know, I know, you know. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. I said, the 88.5. You know, I know, you know, I know, you know. The 88.5. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. The 88.5.
Yeah, babe. 8.3+2. We can double date, that means me plus you. Cause I'm looking for a queen on the KIN King. We got early morning plus on your late night swing. We live on your radio in a big thing. So get that buzz at the jukebox, you know how we does it. 88.5.
You know, I know, you know, I know, you know. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. You know, I know, you know, I know, you know. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bone Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Buaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see a failure and we are coming to face it.
Well, let me say a pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to your program. Talk About It on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table and afford you back in Radio Land the time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comment, your suggestions and recommendations, the way forward on how best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. With this agreed though, but we found a common ground and force ahead as a people. Please be my guest. My name is Israel, where we are here. Today's Tuesday, the 25th day of November 2025. Let's take a gist of our team song and be back.
say why you know come.
They broke down our headquarters, but it didn't break our soul. CDC stands stronger. We are ready, we are bold. From West Point to Point 4, from New Crew Town to Congo, all are welcome here. Together we will grow. CDC is our party. George Way is our leader, standing proud and hardy. This party's for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure. CDC is a way of life. We are Shem CDCians and the common people too. We build this new foundation with red, white, and blue. No matter where you're from, no matter who you are, in CDC's big family, you'll always have a part. CDC is our party. George Way is our leader, standing proud and hard. This party's for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure. CDC is a way of life.
All right, good morning and a pleasant welcome to you wonderful and loving people of our dear country, Mama Liberia. Well, let me say good morning to all of you this blessed Tuesday morning. I know you are faring pretty well. I'm happy to be here. Very, very happy. So let me say good morning to all of you. The folks that in the 17th electoral district across Maserado County. Let me say good morning to you. Maybe you are on your way to your school campus, your job site, your 1212 area. You are on your way to that special interview or that special occasion. And you are in tune to King's 88.5. You're on the keke, on the motorbike, on a private or commercial vehicle. Let me say good morning to you. Our wonderful people across the country following us by radio or by the social media. Let me say good morning to you. Those of you in the diaspora, let me also say good morning to you. Something is not yet. Let me say good morning to you wonderful people. And indeed, it's a great opportunity and privilege to be here this morning again. To God be all the glory. To God be all the glory. It's not easy, but God is faithful. It's not easy, but God is stayed faithful. And, we are thankful to God. We're very much thankful to God for it's such a great opportunity that all of us can see life. We can be privileged to be counted amongst the living. And then I'm happy for you. It's not easy, but like I said, God is faithful, and He's helping us in His own way. Our trust, our hope have always been in God and only Him. This morning, I set the phone to an alarm, and then when I woke up, my head started pounding. I said, "Look at trouble." I said, "I'm going." I was privileged. I was talking to my daughter this morning. I was telling her something about Liberia. I was explaining something to her about the country, and I was giving her some synopsis of why she need to be more robust, more forceful, and focus on her education. And she sat in the chair, and I was on my way, and my spirit man said, "Talk to her," and I started talking to her, and she listened very keenly. There were one or two things that I shared with her about Liberia, shared with her about mindset, and what I needed her to be more focused. But I'm happy. I'm grateful that I can come each of the day, to talk. And so let me say welcome to all of you. Something I'm looking for here. I know I'm seeing it. Something I'm looking for here. But let me zoom in. I'm coming. There is something I'm looking for here. I hope I will see it right here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So do I go for everything? I'm coming, class. This live from here. So welcome, man. Welcome to all of you. I'm excited. I'm happy. Very blessed. Very lifted in my spirit to be here. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. If you're celebrating your birthday, happy birthday. If your children's having a birthday, happy birthday to you. If you bereave, my deepest sympathy to you and the bereaved family. Yeah. Never mind, yeah. Never mind. But Liberia is all that we have, and we need to cherish our country. I come in as only looking for it. I've seen it. I just won't get to this point. This one. Yeah. Be taking your water, be drinking some cold water. Let me click on this. Okay. It's good to know the computer. Yeah. It's good to know the computer. Okay, class. Yes. So the cash giveaway this morning will give us some. Let me see. What is the code here? The cash giveaway. The cash giveaway this morning. The code is that double. Anyway, star 79 and star 24 hash, that double. So I'll give you $8,000. Yeah. You just play with $100 or 70 cents US. And I'll give you 4,000 and an hour, additional 4,000 there, to make it 8,000. So I'll give $8,000 to you. So just that star 79 and star 24 hash. and then you get play with $100 or 70 cents. You just start playing now. Play as many times, then you get 4,000. Additional 4,000. Now make it $8,000. So we very excited and happy. You know, God is faithful. I look, all my things I talk, I don't leave God out. I don't leave him because he's the one I'm depending on. He's the one all my hope is in. He's the one. You yourself, that God you trust in, that God you believe in. For me, it is God. All that I do, I put it in his hands. Everything I put it in God's hands. Yeah. For protection in his hand, for provision in his hand, for anything for that matter. So I trust God and I believe in God. And you see, the reason why every day we come, the reason why Noah's house gets in here and sit down here busy, you know, God, and they sit down, they talk all about all the lies about Joe Barker that he's not doing, and they put their mouths on George Ware. It's because they want to tell the Liberian people that Joseph Barker is doing well, which of course they know he's not doing well. When you are a leader, you are a leader. When you are a leader, you are a leader. When you are a ruler, you are a ruler. When you are a dictator, you are a dictator. When you don't care, you don't care. I don't care what people say, you don't care. People who get hurt, konji konwuro. People who get hurt, konji konwuro. People who get hurt, good eyes. Even the Nigerians, as per their tradition, when they bless somebody, you see people go down on their knees to say thank you. They will kneel down. Someone else say, no, don't do it to me, don't do it to me, don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it to me. In Liberia, many persons will do it. When they bless you and you want to come and say, stop it, don't do it. Give glory to God. Some people, many Liberians in the diaspora, when they help seditious back home, you know what they say to me? Boss, you don't come and don't tell that person. Sometimes when they put the phone on and they want to talk with the person, they will not know the person name. The person said, anything I do, let that person tell God, thank you, not me. Not me. They gave the glory to God. That is the secret. Because they know that God shares his glory with no man. And God is so jealous. If you think you're jealous, then God, try it. Try to say you want to take God glory. God will kill you nasty way. God, he's a man of war. God not looking like how we behave. This time God, he desperate. You share his glory, he kill you nasty way. God don't let anybody tell what belong to him. You know that. So some people will tell you, get the glory to God. I don't want you to be praising me. Then what God will take? Because if God notices that men giving the glory to me and not to him, then God will eliminate me because he shares his glory with no man. So many people are cognizant of that. So every time you want to say thank you, but they say no, stop it. Tell God thank you. When you say thanks, they can say all the glory goes to God. You know why? Because they understand the biblical patterns. They don't want to be in head in contempt with God. So there are when we appreciate people. There are when we celebrate people. There are when we allow people when they ask us for assistance. There are when we position ourselves, our body language, the way we behave. Show to them that I am like you. You can't worship me. I am like you. There is one man we worship, that God. No, don't try it. Don't watch it. You come and worship me. Don't do it. Sometimes people lash at people. When you say thank you, they say, my man, stop telling me thank you. Some people get vexed. So, no, don't do it. Say, brother, I know you appreciate my brother, but tell God thank you. It is God who provides. He's the provider. It's because God provided that. God provided this thing that when I bless you with it. So let the glory go to him. Don't do it. Some people don't like it too. Some people, when you do it, where they can get vexed, that's why when some people bless people, they don't tell anybody. Sometimes you wonder who sent it. So somebody said, I give it to you. Who the person? They say no. Who the person? You saw the CDC paper. It's Dr. Kim. And somebody paid $110 for the get school fees. The person said, Israel, don't come money. I put the phone and CDC paper and the person talked. He won't ask for the need. The person said no. Papa gave God the glory. He said, give God the glory. Don't give it to me. I'm not the provider of this form. I didn't make the provision is God. There are ways. That is why you see the difference between George Weah and Joe Bucker. That is why you will see the difference between George Weah and your Liberian leaders and most of your politicians. The way George Weah identified with the people, he glued himself with the people. It is not how Joe Bucker glued himself with the people. Joe Weah will never allow a man to come down on his knees and there for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Because George Weah thinks he's not God. He adds value to the ordinary people. George Weah will see that person as his employer. No. Get up. Get up. Oh. Am I God that you're supposed to kneel down to? What do I want to prove? What do I want to prove? That I will allow a man to kneel down in front of me and making a plea? Oh my God! You share. No, Baka, you can't share God's glory. You can't, Papa. You messing a lot of things that you don't know. You are a deacon. But you see, you are not scripture minded. You don't read Bible. My gracious God. Oh, God said, don't be pastor, boss. You'll be a radical pastor. Don't be. He look at it and says, no, see you. Don't be pastor. You will be a charismatic. You will be a more robust, forceful. Don't be. You know, the old man will always read the lines. You know, what I saw the old man doing. Oh my God. Then I'm wondering, is he a believer? Is he a Christian? George Weah have value to people. That one, when you go to George Weah, he will say, let's lecture. The fact was the gentleman will lecture in the cooking, the working. He like people to be around. He will talk to you. You will interact with him. He doesn't care about his title. He cares about the people because it is the people that bestow the title upon him. And so he adds value to the people. Not to treat the people like slaves. Not to remind the people of the days of President Todman. You get Joe Bucker the chance. Joe Bucker will allow the paramount chief to pour in hammer and throw him around. You get Joe Bucker the chance. He will allow people to pour in a chair and throw in the President Todman those days. And they will walk around with him and make him feel like he is a king. You are a servant. Every man boss, every can allow me to kneel down in front of him. Never allow me to kneel down. The fact is about what he said doing here. Get up, man. He will not allow me to kneel down before him and make a plea. I kneel down and say, Chief, no, you will say, Angel, what are you doing? Get up, man. Nobody share the glory of God with them. You don't share God's glory. Joe Bucker continued to go into error. And that is why the people say they might pray for Liberia. Because Joe Bucker, he's causing more trouble for the country. He's getting God angry with Liberia. Because of insensitivity. Oh my God. Nobody. That's why I'm proud of seditions. That's why I'm proud of people that bless people. That's why I'm proud of people that give to people. And they don't show up. They don't look for their title. They don't look for their names. They give glory to God. What they do is unto God. It is required of their faith. And they do it honestly, cheerfully, and joyfully. And they get the return 100-fold. Knowing the faith that they have believed, their denomination. Who dare come to ask me? People come here and say, boss, talk to Liberians, talk to seditions in the diaspora. They will never kneel down on their knees and say, boss, I beg you, my son, please talk to somebody that can't help me. Who born you? Who born you? Who born you to kneel down in front of me and say, talk to the people in America? God slap your ear. I slap you. You want me to die soon? You want me to die before my time? Nobody share God's glory. What? For a job? The man who gave you the job, that man you want to treat like your slave? take your legs and put your legs on the chair because you are the God. You are the God. Everybody should worship Joe Bucker. You put your legs on the table, papi, and you dim your eye, and you don't look in the eye of people. You look down, and somebody's talking to you, and you act like you are the God. I think that George we had they needed to do that. And I saw Dara didn't go that they go sit down the ground, won't worship Joe Bucker. Stupidity. I worship man. Who born you for me to watch? If I'm watching the man who created me, you yourself you carry something that don't belong to you that you are supposed to worship. You and myself we on the same. No, when it comes to breath, you and myself on the same level. Because the breath that in you it don't belong to you. The one that in me it don't belong to me. The one that in us is for somebody. We borrow it. So there is no way I will worship you because you know God. It is only God I worship. I don't worship nobody. That is why I don't even enter office of my pastors. I don't go to them to do what there. If I want prayer, I'll call or I want to, but go to my pastor to do what? To beg him? To do what? Look, I am a different guy. Look, my boss was talking about it last night. I said, look, listen, Joe Bucker is a deacon, but Joe Bucker is not, he's not scripture minded. He's not a rooted deacon in Bible. He's not. He's just a dictatorial deacon. He is a deacon that is too ironic, authoritative, very egotistic. He is. Sometimes you let to talk something people can say, Israel, don't talk to our dialect, don't talk to our trouble. But something you can do sometimes is laughable, it's shameful. John Bucker don't respect anybody. John Bucker he don't value life. The whole man you see about it, he got no value for people. John Bucker is the core of this country. Many of you will allow yourself to be new schooled. You go down your knee and in front of people to beg them. Because you think that's the best way you can convince them to help you. You will go down on your knees and say, please, I thank you for you. I beg you. Let the Lord be on your side. I just came to talk to you. You just say you don't put your trust in man. You put your trust in God. Because God is the author and finisher of our faith. You don't put your trust in man. Men don't favor you. Favor is not from men. Favor is from above. It's divine. Whenever God's favor is upon you, then men's location finds you. You are located by men because you look for favor, and that favor from men is not possible. When you get favor from God, then men locate you. Who am I to go kneel down in front of somebody that can't beg them because you God for me to come beg you? No, I can't. No good leader will allow anybody to kneel down in front and be talking whole day and they crank their phone on the chair. The father man will tell you, what are you doing there? Get up. Because they know that this is not what they're supposed to do. It is God that should take such a glory than them. It is God. When you kneel down, you worship. When you kneel down, you get down on your knees, you are worshiping. Is it so, class? I know some of the United Party people will not like what I'm saying. They will not agree with me. Because they are commoners. Anywhere the wind blows, that's where they go. You agree with me, If you kneel down, if I kneel down before you, am I not worshiping you? Except when my pastor wanted to pray for me and said, get on your knees. But it's an act of respect. That act of respect, I came to you to beg you. Then I get on my knee and say, man, I want to beg you. Please help me. What is that an act of respect or act of worship? What is happening to? Is that an act of respect or act of worship? For me to kneel down and come to you and say, I beg, then I crack my phone. I come before you and kneel down. I come before you and kneel down. Then I crank my then you crank your phone. Yeah, I don't want to see Sonny here. Then you crank your phone. How do you consider that? Is it an act of worship or act of respect? I want you to be honest with me. Is it an act of worship or an act of respect? So that we be honest to ourselves of what we say. Because This is your president. I don't know which country. That Grand Coup. Where the president from? Is there an act of respect? You know, I like to know these kind of things from people. Maybe someone say that act of respect, but keep playing your cash giveaway. Star 79 and star 24 hash. Yeah? My man, you know, my son neutral from Bon County. He telling me now from Palala. I wanted the commissioner from Bon County. Yeah. Even he can be from anywhere. It doesn't give anybody the. But I just asking the class. If you were sitting there and I come before you to ask you for something, if I kneel down before you and you crank your foot on the chair or put your foot up, is it an act of worship or an act of submission? Which one that? Is it respect? I count on you to ask you for something. Yeah? Then I kneel down before you. Then you pour your foot on the table. Is it an act of worship? Am I showing you respect or I'm worshiping you? I want to know from all of you. I come to you for something. I don't see it. I came to you and say, I want to explain something that I'm doing. Then you pour your foot on the bench. Then I kneel down before you. Am I showing you respect or am I worshiping you? If I'm showing you respect, what will you do? What will you say to me? You will ask me to sit down. Am I supposed to sit down and you are listening to me? Or you supposed to put your phone on the chair? Then you need that in from me, a commissioner. Because I am the one that appointed you. So I will treat you like slave. I will make you one of my worshippers. I will make you to worship me. I know some of you will support the president and say what he did was right, what he did was good. Thank you. Smith, thank you. Thank you, Smith. Smith, take charge. I just want to know, Liberians, we must be honest. I've never in my life, maybe George Weah did it before. Somebody share with me. George Weah not doing it. Somebody go to George Weah, the person need that in from George Weah, then George Weah put a phone on the table. Somebody went to George Weah. Somebody he appointed, his employer. George Weah will treat his employer as his employee. Because it is the man that gave George Weah power. All right? But George Weah employed that man. Okay? And that man represent the employers of George Weah. And George Weah put his legs on the table and then looking at the man somewhere away. He not even looking in the man's eyes. He dim the eyes like he's sleeping. And that man is on his knee for 5-10 minutes talking to George Weah. This is the idea I have. Oh my God. Liberia. I will never worship man, may God. Never worship. I will never worship man, may God. Yeah, one tune. Don't listen to the tune. Listen to the wallings. We'll never worship man, may God. When Braga finish with your Braga will care in the Totman days. You are the town chief, the commissioner. I know when Braga say you put me in the hammer, you will throw him around. You won't wash him. You want job now. Oh, Braga. They probably know how to school people. What is this? What am I calling? What is the fire? Okay. No, man. Amen. Okay. Never. I have not seen it. When somebody went to the president, they will kneel down before the president and start to worship the president. Why people that will go see George Weah will not worship George Weah? People that went to see George Weah, why they didn't kneel before George? They didn't kneel down before George Weah. People that George Weah sat with, why they didn't squat and say this man is a former president, this man is a president, let me kneel down before him, let me worship him. Never. He had the opportunity and he allowed people to treat him as they treat themselves. He didn't see himself as God, as king, as Pharaoh, as Nebuchadnezzar. George Weah saw himself all through his life as a servant. He saw himself as a servant. And there is one thing that George Weah applied in life that make him to succeed. Humility. 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 Giving key attention to scripture. God gave grace to the humble. He resists the proud. He gave grace to the humble. Humble yourself before the Lord. Those like songs that George Weah knew way back. Humble yourself before the Lord. He will lift you up. He will lift you up. He will lift you up. All you have to do, humble yourself before the Lord. He will lift you up. George Weah didn't knew those songs down the line. Down the line. Humble yourself and God will lift you up. Because God gave grace to the humble and he resists the proud. I won't be pastor. Every pastor will be too radical. The whole pulpit will take us down. Man. God. Yeah, the old men know what to do people sometimes. Amen. Amen. What? Most no see you. You come to me to the radio station to talk to Poya America to help you. Then you get on your knees. Israel and Bossier. What? The slap I will give you. You will remember that there was a slap coming from Bossier. You want me to die before my time? No, man, share God's glory. I'll break you. You want that soon? Yeah, when you do so, help be praising you. Yeah, yeah, they worship you. They pray for you. Say, oh, that good man die soon, man. And because you want to share God, God quick to kill people. He can kill people nasty way. Yeah. Nobody will carry me to my grave before my time. Joe Baka is very insensitive. Oh, yeah, our president, he's insensitive to the plight of the people that made him to be president today. Joe Baka think these people are his slaves. He will treat them the way they deserve to be treated. George Weah didn't treat any commissioner this way. No clan chief, town chief, powerman chief, commissioner, representative. Nobody will be treated this way ever by George Weah. Never in his life. That's why you went to visit George Weah. When you go to Jamaica Resort, he will tell the EPS to carry that weapon far from him. The people that made me who I am today, you can't show guns to them. They are not to be on a hostage. They should have their free will to sit with me because they are the one that gave me power. They are my employers. I should treat them in a very decent manner as their employee. They gave me the power. It is not me that gave it to them. They gave it to me. And I gave it to you. You can't point your guns at them. It's intimidatory. So George Weah carried a preconceived mindset that the people are the reason why I am here. That's why George Weah on the field of play. George Weah play to bring joy and smile to millions of people across the world. He put himself into it. He applied submission. He was submissive. He was obedient. Humility that got him exalted up above any other African players. That he was the banado. No, because John Weah is scripture minded. John Weah came from a background of Christendom. George Weah was always told by his late grandmother, put God first. And gave him scripture that God exalted Christ above all because of humility. And so if you want to be lifted high above every man, you must be humble. You must allow God to do it for you. You think that only Jesus were in heaven? There were many angels that would have come on behalf of mankind to die. But because of humility, all through his life on earth, Christ was humble. That's why God exalted him. I will be Jonathan Paga will be teaching some Bible scriptures and things so you can understand. You don't know Bible? That why John Weah will be different from all of them. George Weah will be a different man. He will continue to enjoy the blessing of God. You know why? Because he knows the secret. The secret. That is why when I saw some of you, John Weah go pay church, he won't collect offering, he go pay church, he won't take time. Ignorant. Many of us are ignorant. But George Weah understands the trend of events. He bitches as per biblical instruction from God through a grandmother. Continue. We can read Bible. Go read Bible. A late grandmother told him, son, there should be continuity of what I've started. John Weir late grandmother, 9 years in Ghana. She was praying for people and blessing people. When you go to the Oman prayer area, when she prayed, I had those photos. Oh my God, I had those photos. Oh, they sent it to me. Oh, the Oman sent it to me. Oh, from the States. Oh, amen. Yes, someone sent me some of those photos. I need to check where George Weir's mother was seated. His grandmother was sitting down. His grandmother was sitting down. They shared those photos with me. She prayed for people. When she finished praying for you, she will bless you. She bless you spiritually. She will bless you physically. So she was also giving to people, blessing people. She was giving to people and blessing people. She was praying for people. When she prayed for you, you don't go empty because you know you might be challenged. You might be hungry. You might be challenged physically. So when she gave you spiritual food, she gave you physical food. She told George Weir continuity. That's why when George Weir became president, he thought in his mind that with this opportunity, let me build a place of worship in remembrance of my late grandmother, who said that I should continue what she has started with. Now, how the man build that church? A family fellowship church. You hear the word? Family fellowship church. In honor of his late grandmother, not for money making, but for continuity, so that people will go there, they will worship their God, they will be blessed. Joseph Baka made himself like demigod. Joseph Baka said and poet. He put a phone now up. No serious president. He's people recording no kind of thing right in for your own eyes. People recording it, then he feel proud. Then a representative, they're telling the man, you know, try to push his way. Liberia. Eh? They can't move for you, man. Who get time for you again? Oh man. What? Liberia. Yeah. Hey man. How the internet will not get very good.
You say you want to see more agriculture activities.
No, where were they? Hello, Liberians. My God. Why would somebody want to explain something to me? Somebody want to explain something to Israel. Okay. Because I gave them I put them in that position. They want to explain something to me. Then they come to me. Then I crank my foot, put my foot on the table. Put my foot on the table and allowing them to talk. And the person squatting. And that for 10 minutes, the person get it out. And I feel proud. And I put my 2 hands up. And I lay back. I feel proud. And I say, I'm a leader and camera is on me. I say, I'm a servant. But then I have camera on me. George Weir will continue to be blessed. George Weir will continue to be blessed. George Weir will continue to be remembered. George Weir will continue to be seen as a man of the people for the people and by the people. George Weir will always be remembered. I'm saying it. Job Wagga, you have given the people sufficient of reasons why George Weir was 2 million times better, preferable than you. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, when we say all these things, some of you think that, yeah, I didn't want to do it, you know. I said, let put you up here. When we say these things, sometimes, you know, you people think that we hate Joe Baka. But this kind of style of leadership is wrong. This kind of style of leadership is wrong. It's wrong. I don't know you will do it, and many of them will be proud. The man humble, the man respectful. That is why the man humble, the man respectful. That is why the man need them before Joe Baka. Sometimes people will tell you, say, oh, okay, maybe when something happens, you know, and the person will apologize. Sometimes to our parents, when we wrong them, yes, when we wrong our parents, sometimes we need before them. Sometimes we need before them. But all the internet we do. Yeah. Sometimes we need before them. We say, oh man, sorry. Oh. You know when you wrong your man, you know you can kneel down before your man. That one part is obvious. You can kneel down before your man. When you wrong your mother or you wrong an elder, you can in submission, you can come down and say, oh man, I'm sorry, please forgive me. What I did, I was wrong. You know, you can kneel down before them in submission. I think I won't put it in your. I won't put it in here because in the dated network can be small problem. You will kneel down before them in submission. You will kneel down and say, I sorry, oh, I wrong, oh, Oma, the thing I did, Papa, please forgive me. It can happen. It can happen. But look at this man. He is a commissioner trying to explain to Joe Baker, trying to tell Joe Baker something that he's involved with. You know, that this is what I've been doing over the years. This is what I've been involved with over the years. Trying to tell Joe Baker. You know, the thing the men doing is correct. It's wrong. Class, sorry. I just got to move that thing because the internet in the morning, it can really be sticking here. I don't know why. I don't know why. But our signal here can be very good. Yeah. Tell the person to kneel down. And then you crank your legs. You as a president, you feel happy, you feel excited. And the world is watching you. Everybody looking at you. People doing recalling, you feel proud. People doing recalling, you feel happy, you feel excited. You know what I'm doing is good. I'm a proud president. I'm a good man. I feel certified. I feel happy about it. I don't know. Somebody has tend to be corrected. Somebody show me where Joe we are allowed somebody to kneel down before him. That came to explain something to him. And the person went down on their knees to kneel down before George Weah. The person went down on their knees to kneel down before George Weah. And the United Party people, they feel proud. They feel proud. Oh, the commissioner, the man humble man. You see how the man squat down before Joe Baker? The man squat down. The man humble. The man humble. Is that how you consider somebody to be humble? Somebody who went to explain something to you, to say something to you, to tell you what they have been, what they are involved with, and you allow them to kneel down before you, to squat. While they explain and you put your foot on the chair. That is an insult, by the way. That the person not going to even say sorry to you. Even if somebody going to apologize to you, they can kneel down, but you will not find yourself in such a position. No, instead you will be seated and the person make their apology and people are there. Usually when we wrong our parents, we go apologize, we carry older people. When we kneel down, when we begging them, we can go down and say, Mama, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Somebody tell me why your parents can do. Class, if you went to beg your mother or your father to apologize to them, your mouth can be on the table, your parents can be on the table. Let's look at that. Let's look at it from that point. And when you went to say sorry to your mom, when you say sorry to your mom and she accepts, what do your mom can do to you? You will understand tradition. You will is happen to you. What your mom can do to you if you need them before your mom? What do your mom can do? Somebody in the class tell me. Let me know whether you follow me. If we went to kneel down to our man, like we say we wrong our parents, and we want to apologize, say, oh man, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and we'll go down on our knees. There is something our parents can do to us. Why is that? Two things happen that they will do. Either your mom will knock your back. You will bend her in for her, she knock on your back. She knock on your back. Or your mom will put water in your mouth and she will waste it. You are not noticing the kind of tradition? I've noticed it. Either your man will pour water on your mouth, or she will go over you. It has happened to some of you. It has happened to you. Or she will knock you on your back. Or she will say, get up, get up. Some instances when you go apologize to somebody and say, get up, get up, get up. It's okay. It's okay. They will hold your hand and wake you up. They will knock you and say, get up, get up. Or they will hit you on your back. You are forgiven. And say, get up. But this thing of a Joe Baka is not submission. This thing Baka did to the commissioner is not submission. Somebody say, but the men are respectful men. Now, why the men went and squat down before Joe Baka to explain? So you mean Joe Baka forced over to be on the table? While somebody explained to him? Have you seen the George Weah time before? How many of you, those of you who are Ghanaians, Nigerians, Sierra Leoneans, share with me. Maybe it can happen. You working for somebody, you can't explain to somebody about something, then the person put your foot on the table, then they're looking at you, he close your eyes. You see, the way Joe Baka treated the commissioner, that's the same way he treated the elders. That's the same way he treated the elders. That's the same way the Papewa treated he treated the elders, he treated people the same way. The same way, you see. You think George will be standing among people in a day? How many players see Joseph Baka just staying with people? He just stand with citizens, just stand with people. George will stand with people. They will come. He will put himself among them. He will sit down with them. He will talk to them. He will be a part of them. If Joseph Baka can treat his own citizen like this, or in the need that he boss man, and you see some United Party people justifying, yeah, the man humble, the man respectful, the man humble, the man respectful, the man humble, the man respectful. Even the man show respect. John Weah will show respect to Joe Baka. Look at John Weah shaking his hand. Nobody can show me photo of Joseph Baka saying he become president shaking George Weah hand. That George Weah shaking Joseph Baka hand. George Weah shaking his hand with respect, with honor, with dignity. But nobody can show me photo of Joe Baka and George Weah shaking hands since he became president. Since he became president. For somebody to show me photo of Joseph Baka shaking George Weah hands since he became president. No. No. Joseph Baka will not do it. Here is photo of the former president of Ghana and the current president of Ghana. Look at two of them. Look at two of them shaking hands. The current president and the former president of Ghana. See two of them shaking hands. They are smiling. Somebody show me photo of Joseph Baka saying he became president. He and George Weah shaking hands. Somebody show me photo of Joseph Baka and George Weah sitting down together saying he became president. But look at the president of Ghana. The current president and the former president of Ghana sitting down together. They are seated, not just standing and shaking hands, but they are standing up. They are seated. Look at two of them. Look at the two presidents. The two presidents. A president was a president, always a president. The current president and the former president of Ghana. Somebody show me photo of Joseph Baka and George Weah sitting down, saying he became president. Since he became president. Show me a photo of George Weah and Joe Baka. No. Then he feel proud, and the camera people there, he's sitting up with a phone on the bench. Show me any African president that did what Joseph Baka did. They feel proud. Yeah. Oh, the commissioner humble. Well, commissioner humble. Now, nonsense, the commissioner did what a humble thing. Why Joseph Baka made the man low left? The man low left. Yeah. The man even show any respect to the chiefs. Yeah, Joseph Baka. Yeah, Joseph Baka. He go to chiefs. He wear daku, he wear goggles. He go see chiefs, oh. He go to a friend, oh. He go to his friends. He go to chief Zos of the land. He wore dark goggles. Then he put a fire bubu on your hair. He wear gun. They say gun when he wore on inauguration day, we all get in trouble there. When they put on you with bulletproof jacket and they put a heavy contract gun. Oh God. Inauguration day, they go inaugurate the paper, they put bulletproof jacket on, they put contract gun. How do you bring them fit in that? Melaka. Barikatata. Oh, Masano. Yeah, Joseph Bagay with Chizo. He go. All of the heads on the pay wear a gun. All of them. Then he go. He wear dark goggles. He wear dark goggles. You see him shaking the woman head? I think that I know Brisbane or what I heard there. She too, she wear or helicopter chase. Joseph Bagana even look in the woman's eyes. He shook the woman's head, then he look in different place. He don't look in the eyes of people. I don't know why. I just don't know why. He's shaking hand though. He turn a face different place. He can't look in the eyes of the woman. When we tell you say, oh, your parents love the papi. What will love the papi? You going to adults. That is why you see Joseph Baka sat down over there. The commissioner, the man who people will come to talk to, we have to squat. Because Joe Baka think he deserves it. For the man to squat before him, because he appointed the man as commissioner. So the man supposed to worship him. He's the God to the commissioner. Because the commissioner themselves, they don't respect themselves. The chiefs, they add up. They should have told Joe Baka, please tell the president to take out his glasses. How you come to us? We your elders, we the land, the fathers of the land. You come to us, then you wear dark shades. What sense in make? Show me we African president went to see the chiefs, the paramount chiefs, the clan chiefs, the commissioner. Then he wear dark shades. He wears dark shades. And one thing when you wear that dark shade, you get lowing people out. When you shake your hand, he bear fade down. Somebody go to you. No, by the way, look, let me tell you. Even people who not get money, even when I say in the office, when I put my phone on a choppy, can just say, "Where you doing so, my man?" You know, say, "I'm put your phone on man." Choppy, who my own man? You will carry in the office, and when you see me put my phone, you can't be laughing and say, "Well, where again?" I'm put your phone on man. You know, it's on saving life. You don't put your phone on the desk. Just in the office, the man tell me to put your phone down. The man where a boss man can't man tell me, but what are you doing so? Chief, put your phone down back. Because we joke like brother, we don't bring title to the station. We look for results. What we come for is results. So when I put my put your phone down back. It's uncivilized. People can't come to your office, they're talking to you. Then you put your phone way up, you put your phone on the chair. Some incidents can happen, some cases, but you put your phone. People respond to a program and you put your phone. It's uncivilized. It makes no sense. No good leader will do such thing. As a president, people come in your office, then you put your phone way on the chair, you bend your butt, you tell yourself on that side. People go in and say, that man is very illiterate. The other leader, very illiterate. We come to you, then you pull your phone up. That is why you see the people look at the Nigerians, they will always say these people humble. When a Nigerian man will greet you, you will calm down. Sir, how are you, sir? The woman can't serve you. How are you, sir? It's not stupidity, it's humility. They are humble. Even in our setting in Liberia, for somebody to just go down, kneel down, and be talking to you, except them in some instances they want to apologize. But even when they want to apologize, they will carry people. They will sit and they will sit down first and talk. People say, "Forgive me, I'm sorry." Or they want to talk already, they will come down on their knees and say, "Please forgive me. What I did to you, I was wrong. I have come to say sorry." They will kneel down. An act of submission. They will kneel down. An attitude of submission. An attitude of regret. They will demonstrate that indeed what they did to you, they did it unknowingly or even knowingly, but they have realized their conscience will not serve them right. They come down in humble adoration. They come down in humble adoration and say, "I'm sorry, I've come to apologize." And then the person will knock you on the back and say, "Get up. Get up." Either your mother, you destiny and carry old people, you kneel down and say, "Yo, please join me." I come down to say, "Mama, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me." Your mom will either knock your back. When we say sorry, we can bend our head down. If our mom, our parents, they will knock on our back, or they will put water in their mouth and they will say, "You are forgiven." Because at times when our parents curse us, they can say some things. But I know my late mother. She said something to me. I know that she said something to remove it. Sometimes they will walk to the back door. They will walk to the window. They will pick up a piece of grass. They will take the water, put it in their mouth. They will say something. Then they flash the water. You are forgiven. They will knock your back and say, get up. It is well. Is that the case of this commissioner Joe Baker? He didn't go there to apologize to Joe Baker. He went there to tell Joe Baker, I am involved into something that you claim you have a degree for, something that you say is to your heart, agriculture. I'm then involved into agriculture. I've been involved into farming. He went there to tell Joe Baker, this is what I'm involved with because you say it is your heartbeat. It's part of the arrest agenda. He went there. If Joe Baker was a good leader, if Joe Baker was a servant and not a dictator, Joe Baker would not allow that man to kneel before him. He would tell, hey, get up, get up, get up, sit up. What you need before me for? He would take his legs from on the table. He would sit down as a leader, not just as a leader, but as a servant, and will lay back and say, yes, oh yes. You will see his body language. You will see his physical morphology. You will see his interaction. You will see excitement, joy, and cheerful response to say, oh, wow. So you mean you've been in agriculture? Oh my God, I have not gotten the wrong commissioner. I mean, I've made a very fine appointment. Oh, praise be to God. Thank you. He will shake. You will even come and shake. Oh, congratulations. So you mean you've been in agriculture? What? You got farm? You will make a person feel that, yes, you appreciate it. You labor. He put a fella bubu something on him. He put a foot. He wore his James. Joseph Baker wearing James. For such a goose is James. The papa enjoying life. He cranked the foot on the table. Blah, blah. Then our commissioner, he knee down. Joe Baker didn't show any respect to that man. Joe Baker didn't demonstrate a true leadership, a start of a good leader. Joe Baker didn't. And some of you United Party people, you gallivanting around here, and you have the proclivity and the audacity to be saying the papa done wrong. They think the men do. The men were humble. Nobody will do it to Joe Weir because Joe Weir not stupid. Joe Weir not stupid. He can't allow anybody to do it. He will not. He won't allow anybody to do it. For somebody to come to me, come and speak, I need even me to get a sit down. The men were not begging Joe Baker for money. The commissioner were not begging Joe Baker for appointment. No, he was explaining to Joe Baker. Oh, thanks so kindly. Thanks so kindly. So Buta Radio is also relaying in Sino County. D3 Radio is relaying this program in the Blobokwe Sete Dwazon Statutory District 3 in Sino County. Thanks, Chris Jabla. Thanks to the team there in Sino. You guys are doing a very marvelous job. We appreciate that. Nobody will do it. Our own man in Sino, they are in Grand Coup. Nobody will do it. I'm not a traditional man. No, I'm not. But nobody will do such thing that Joe Baker. And Jen make a point. Joe Baker didn't even express any remote of regret before I said the commissioner. The commissioner feel that you are too humble. Sometimes when stupidity in God's people's mind, they feel that what they are doing is good. But in the face of other people, it's just degrading yourself. You don't understand tradition. You are not applying anything. What that commissioner did, he just felt that he was humble. It was their tradition. When you're talking to an elder, you're supposed to kneel down. You're supposed to calm down. You're supposed to calm down on your ground. No, but wait now. So then, more than the traditional people that went to Jawia, they're going to kneel down for Jawia. More than the traditional people that Jawia dead with, they will have squat and talk to Jawia. There is no fault. There is no way you were telling me that commissioner people went to Jawia, they kneel down before him, and they were explaining. This man, for God's sake, you see, you're not able to look at the truth and say the truth. This man is appointed as commissioner. Let me see. Okay, yeah, Moton, I'm on the radio now. Thanks. This man appointed as a commissioner. Then you say the man need what? The man went to beg Joe Baker. He was explaining to Joe Baker that, look, I'm involved into agriculture. Look, the first thing you tell the man, get up, sit. Any good leader, sit down. Sit down. When John Weir went to the mosque, the Benson Street mosque, when people say, oh, John Weir said, when John Weir went to the Benson Street, the security, when he left the mosque, it was the first door the garden opened for John Weir to news. Because John Weir saw the people on the other side, John Weir refused to enter from that end. He passed around the car because he wanted to wave to his people. He passed around and waved to everybody. How you doing? Because the other group that were before him, that he waved to them, he thought that I should not ignore my people. He waved to the people and used the other side of the vehicle. I didn't see people need that. John Weir went to the mosque. I didn't see the Islamic leader needing them before John Weir. John Weir went meet to traditional leaders. I didn't see traditional leader other than leader on the ground to worship George Weir because George Weir is their God. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. And nobody should support Joe Baker. And no good leader would do such thing. Joe Baker feels it is his entitlement for people to worship him, for people to kneel down before him. You're the pastors. You think I can kneel down before any pastor who can't explain? I come here explain that I kneel on the ground. Pastor, I want to tell you something. The first thing my pastor will tell me is, get up. Get up, what are you doing? Sit down. But I told her, need I even pastor to explain? I can't need that even any pastor to explain. No pastor can need that even to explain anything. I either stand to explain or I sit down. I enter the office and say, sit down, son. Any good leader, the person can, because I appointed you, so I should treat you like slaves. That why Joseph Baker showed no respect to the chiefs. He went to the people over there. He went to the people and started talking and we that football game, the football field report talking about the welfare, the message, the welfare. Because the chief know that John Weir took care of them. So you were asking Joe Baker, you got to take our benefit. Baker will give you a benefit. If Baker can treat your commissioner that way, you see what the point is, they can put more your country. They can say your country full of too much thing. So I know the Pelepo to be humble people, but that one that got did was not humble. That was not humility. That was stupidity. Now complete stupidity. No need. Oh, because that commissioner saw Dawa Delon went to Joe Baker and sat on the ground. So you sit on the ground. You want to worship people because you want favor. You want to worship people. And I see some of y'all agree, yeah, the men were humble. The men did the right thing. That how a good leader would behave. That how a good leader, that how a good leader is supposed to act. So you want everybody to be slave in the country. Everybody should be worshiping Joe Baker. When you go to Joe Baker Hall, you start calling for Osa. Allah will say, follow, Balika. You cry when you need to go to Joe Baker house. Because you won't watch him. So from outside the camp, everybody doesn't go to Joe Baker. You need now. If you go see Joe Baker to the executive mansion, right in for a door, just kneel down. And you have to open the door, you be crying, going to him. Say now the best way your leaders to Joe Baker. You want to be slave to him. You man need him to worship Joe Baker. Share God's glory with him. He doesn't know the consequences of people sharing God's glory with him. No good leader. Joe Baker just want to be a tyrannic leader, that's all. When we say some of you vex because you don't know nothing about governance. If they were in your shoe, what are you doing? If they were in your shoe, people who pay people school fee, pay people husband, they can't even allow people to call their name. Because they want nobody who can't stand that, they want glory, they want praise. People who take $500-600 and give it to people and say, don't pour my knee over there. Give it to them, but don't pour my knee there. You think they're stupid? They work for their money. They know that people to call their name, let them feel proud. But why do you think they don't want that glory? Why do you think they don't want that praise? They work for their hard-earned money and they are sending it to people and nobody calling their names and they feel happy. They're not vexed. Why do you think they don't vex? Because they understand that the giver of whatever they are giving up is not man, it's God. It's God that blessed them. So they want the glory to go to God, not to the person who they bless. So they will tell you, say no. More people, when they bless you, say thank you. Thank God, thank you. Most people, when they give you something, so you say thank you, oh Papa, you say no, thank God, thank you. Because many of us, when people bless us, the first person who can say thank you are the people who don't say thank you to God. Am I lying, class? Most of our people, when somebody gave them something, they can say thank you. They can say thank God and thank you, sir. They don't give the glory first to God. They give the glory to the man who blessed them. Am I lying here, class? That's what many of us will do. But in real life, if somebody bless you, the first person you say thank you, thank God. My brother, thank you. God's supposed to take the glory first and before men take it. But we can give it to men, but we give it to God because we feel that the person who bless us. But the person who bless us is telling you, say, tell God, thank you. So the person reminding you that I'm not the one that deserve this thanks. Give it to God first. Because these are people who know what they are doing. They are not doing it to steal glory. They are not doing it for praises. Let's treat one another with mutual respect. Joe Barker need to respect the Liberian people. Joe Barker need to respect people. You don't see, look, you get if Joe Barker, look, Joe Barker wanted to turn chief, then no clan chief to tow in Hammer. Joe Barker want to do it. And the people want to put Joe Barker in Hammer, you will come and do it. He come and say no. He will come and feel that entitlement. He's a king, he's a demigod, and let everybody towing around. The same way they were towing taught men, let it tow me too. He doesn't care. Everywhere Joe Barker won't go. If they send for Paul in Pluto, he will represent the country. Instead of him send Jeremiah Kun or send the chief justice, he will go there. If they call him for chief justice to gather themselves in China, Joseph Barker will go. If they say they want to meet with chief of staff from different countries to come and discuss, Joseph Barker will say, follow them. You will go there and get the chief of staff. Liberia is, look, our country, that respect, that dignity is lost. It's missing. That dignity for our country, Liberia, is missing. It's missing. Don't be surprised. You will one day see minister and go to Joseph Barker Hall, they will be sweeping all in the yard. Don't think I'm not humiliated. That stupidity, that nonsense, that stupidness. You will see some of them. That commissioner already introduced on it. You will see some of them other children when they go to Joseph Barker office, all of them will go on the ground. Good morning, Papa. Oh, we are your children here to tell you thank you. All of them will kneel down on the ground. All of them will kneel down. All of them will kneel down. Somebody will say Israel is a sign of respect. Why George Weah didn't do it? Why George Weah didn't allow people to kneel before him to worship him? Joseph Barker turned himself to God. Joseph Barker, I see why people say they might pray for Liberia. My sister in the US, I call her my sister. She's in the US. Friday I'll be hosting her. God have given her direct instruction to come back Liberia down and pray for the country. African women, they are coming to pray for Liberia. God is, people are asking God for prayer. God revealed to redeem. I see why they say we should pray for Liberia. Because the glory of God is disappearing. Because man stealing the glory of God. If the president starts to steal God's glory, it's a need for prayer. Joseph Barker is turning himself into God. Joseph Barker wants everybody to worship him. And that's why you're doing all around the place. You're worshiping Joe Barker. Joe Barker break your houses, you're worshiping. He made your children homeless, you're worshiping. This morning before I left my house, I was telling my daughter, I said, get serious, my child. Don't play. Don't fail with this nonsensical nonsense of a boy. No, you got to get serious. And I said, you know what many children selling on the street now? The opportunity they had before is no more. Some of them, their parents died. They are living with their aunties, their uncles. They were now on the street selling because their uncles, their aunties were working. When George Weah was in power, they were working. Today, these very kids are now putting, they are putting boiled egg on their head. They're putting sugar canes on their head. They got shortbread. They got biscuit on their head. They are on the street. They are selling. Because the breadwinner to that family, they are no more, they are nowhere to be found. They are not selling, they are not working. Joe Barker pension them by force. So today you go on the street, you see too many kids are on the street. When Joe Barker say, we're not allowed children to say, they're supposed to be in school, we're not allowed children to go on the street. A blatant lies and fallacies from the president. Go see children on the streets. They are selling because where the money coming from? The man is not working. She sells water side. She's selling boni. She got to go Douala. She got to go Waterside. She got to go West Point to Bakamwe to say. She got 4 or 5 children, her relative children with her. Where the money is coming from, they got to help. That's why you see our kids in the school. Yesterday, they were not doing it. Joe Baka is not thinking in that direction. As a president, he's not thinking about the welfare of his people. He's not thinking. The roads are bad, and you got one funny labor passing around, and they've been warning him, so he don't go around again. He's scared because they told you will not come here to lie. We live here. We know what we go through. You will not come and steal glory. The glory is not yours. Nobody go to George Weah. Many a times, opposition guys who were insulting George Weah on the radios, on their talk show, discussing negative things, they were gathered. They were the one that George Weah was giving first priority. They were the one they were calling. They were the one that were set down. I sat with somebody gossiping George Weah. While you seated in front of us talking, they were there gossiping. And I look at those idiots. They were gossiping. At the end of the day, they go eat. They finish eating. They were fighting with transportation. I said, look at these goats. Oh yeah, according to him. Because no real person will ally you. Ally animal. You go, you gossip about the person for you. The opportunity that George Weah gave to many of them, they are not giving it to other people. Kula Fofana sat to the mansion. She said the first priority we give priority to the people who supported Joe Baka, who supported the president. Those radio stations that were talking for us, they will give them first priority. Because you know King's FM had reporters. We caught our reporter from there. Because you know King's FM was sending report. They had reporter there at the time. She said, those who will give priority to are the people who were talking for Joe Baka. That the people we talk to. That the people we talk to will give them first priority. Because we wanted to throw talks at King's FM. Who cares? Oh, no, they need to go there. Because we're not stupid people. Joe Baka want everybody to worship him. Worship him. I see why they say we should pray for Liberia. Because Joe Baka want to steal the glory of God. God is getting vexed. God is getting vexed with Joe Baka. He knows. He's aware that God is getting vexed and his wrath is about to come upon him. That's why people say pray for Liberia. Pray for Liberia. Because Joe Baka is leading as King Nebuchadnezzar. Joe Baka is leading the Pharaoh. He's not willing to change. If Joe Baka start treating his own official like that, very soon you hear the minister and throwing water from Joseph Baka, how they carrying in your bathroom. They want to be slaves. Go on the street. Go on the street. Go see people talking by themselves. Go in the corner. Go see people who are not crazy acting they are crazy just because they want to survive. Go there. Go see how people behaving. Dead bodies all around. You saw the guy that died in Kakata. Who raped her? We don't know. Sky hit one lady. She fell in the drainage. Up to now, they can't find the person. Wickedness all around the place. Accident all over. You go, God damn, people dying day by day in our country. Our citizens are dying because wickedness is in the land. How many of you willing to look in Joseph Bagafi and tell Babylati you do a wrong go? You are very, very wrong. Nor are you brave to look at Joe Baka. Kula Fofana Fida, the mayor humble. The thing the commissioner did, you ask Kula, who don't even know our own tradition. You ask us, she will tell you, say, in our tradition, when you're talking to other people, you need them. That's what Kula Fofana will say. Because you don't know our tradition. The man went to apologize. If I want to greet my elders, yes, I can wake up. I say, how are you, sir? Then the man hit my, how are you, sir? I can't down small. Even Nigerians will do it, Ghanaians. They will come before you. How are you, sir? Then they will wake up and sit and speak. That man was not baking Joe. The commissioner was explaining something. He was not saying, hey, that man was not baking. You were not baking Joseph Baka. Joe, sorry. The man went to explain something to Joseph Baka. Joseph Baka, who say he's an agriculturist. He's a man, a background in agriculture. He got a degree in agriculture. Somebody went to explain to you, supporting the arrest agenda. You will now tell the person, sit down and pour your feet down. Pour your foot on the ground. You took your feet, you pour your 2 feet on the table. The fact you put your foot down, you said on the man's plate, you say, oh, your expression will make the man happy. I know that member, I know the representative telling him, yeah, he grew, forcing Joe Baka, yeah, forcing the man. You tell him now. Tell the man, tell the man. Tell the man, she wearing the corner now. They recording the son, they just feel that good thing Joseph Baka doing you. Pour a phone on the table because he's president. And allow a commissioner that he appointed to be a slave. The commissioner children looking at a part. He said, our part too humble. Our part humble. Your part acting like slave. He humble that humiliated there. That's stupidity. And remember, they say what? Yeah, Tona. Yeah, Papa. He always yeah, Tona. Tell him there. What kind of nonsense is that? No good leader will see such a thing and grade Joe Baker in that funny manner. You treat your commissioner like he's slave to you. You treat a man who has his family because you appointed this man, and then you want to treat him like slave. The man explained to you and said, the man, I said, oh, seriously? You are into agriculture? Oh my God. Thanks be to God. Ah, how you? Wow, thank you. I appreciate you, man. Your agriculture is important. We will help you. He talking, nobody can hear what he's saying. He talking about the man, can hear what Joseph Baker saying. You carry a microphone closer to him, you will not hear him. You put that inside, you will not hear him. He talking anything else. Again, you will hear what the man talking. You will be excited as a leader. Oh, wow. Is that what you're involved in? Congratulations. Yeah, man, we like it. Even if you're not help the man, the way you will speak to the man will feel too happy. Yeah, we appreciate you. You're doing well. Yes, it's part of the arrest agenda. We like it. We love it. Joseph Baker talking to the man. You can't hear Joseph Baker. I know you're gonna think they be talking. You can't hear your president talking. Even you carry the microphone closer to him. You can hear the man. Some of you feel, oh man, Israel way, man. You're like politics. That politics. That one, the day you come to me, did that for me. If I step your ear, you'll not believe it. You sort of can't need them before me. I go. That means when you're putting trouble with God. You know what I'm putting in trouble with God every day. That one person the prayer come and say, we must pray for Labrador. That's because Joe Baker, the way he behaving, he want to steal God glory, and God is not happy with him. And your friend said God happy with your president. Oh. That when you see everybody talking, they say pray for Labrador, pray. The wrath of God that he will come to, it will not come to us. It will come to him, Joe Baker. Because he don't want to steal God glory. That you're behind him. You don't even like this old man. If you like the old man, you will go tell him, say, Papa, that thing you do one of that. It's not correct. What? Tomorrow, don't be surprised. Somebody will go do the Jeremiah Kuntu. They will go kneel down in for him. That the best way to get favor from your leader, kneel down in for him. Squat. When you're talking to him. You know what I mean? My men can't see me AB in office. Then they send you around a squad even AB, Chief AB. You know, you send me to go discover the people I went there. Then a squad even AB. You send me Arsenal see you, boy we are see Joseph Fanako, the brother deal. The Joseph Fanako. A squad even AB. Chief, I went to the play last night. They play, you send me. And then they try to come to the door. They see me right in the hallway. They see AB say the AB put a phone on the table. Then I squad in for you. Boy we are. Can we see you? Philippe Oju. Philokri, the boy from Sasta. The grand sets ball. And they are squaring for ABO. They play you send me and went there. And the AB 2.4 on the table. And you talking low. Play again. The music I can't even hear. But what is that? That favor in one AB. They gotta know how to show eye service. Now we're gonna favor in one for AB and even AB where AB can lie about it. You even me for me to even say that. There are things you won't even never allow you to do it. Before I said me, you will not even try. Try it. I thought I need to be taking the man's job to be careful about. The man said don't do that thing. The man call up picking that you want to be doing. I not do that thing. He don't like it. Why the man should be man? They say the man should be the one who can't take my trust and carry it. If he is submissive, you are yes obedient. But there are people who see it as a slap in their face. It's that you want to worship them. They don't like it. They will tell you stop. Hey you, that you're well. Don't let that man do that thing for me. Except the cleaner will do it. Though. There are people that will not take it. The first thing they feel that you want to insult them. Because that you go there. And the man suffering and said talking to Joseph Baker. Then he talking, he making him hear you go. Yeah, and look at him on the screen here. I see why Joseph Baker carried dark shades. Because the representative, she said she had dark shades. So Joseph Baker carried dark shades. He told an EPS, everybody wear dark shades because we're among dark people. I know when the chief then saw Joseph Baker, they say, That what you so Joseph Baga go to the chief wear dark shades. What did they? Where the town chief then said the chief then they said they wear dark shades. President can't see or he wear dark shades. I see when you go send in front of the oil commissioner go John Ekwe, he can't go carry say he can't and say he go and wash a Joe Baga. I will never watch it, man, may God never watch it. I will never watch it, man, may God never watch it. I will never watch it, man, may God never watch it. Will never watch it, man, may... Don't address her. I will never watch it, man, may God never watch it. When you feel it, you will know. You will learn. You will learn. And Joe had to get the opportunity. You say he was belly. When the papa finish with you will know. You will know. You will know. No, like police. They won't buy it. Oh, we beating for the army. But the sunny answer yet. Sunny answer yet. I got me open the telephone line here. Come and sit down while I say, Joseph, when you told the UP men and fair, I know when they fair, what thing they will do to people. What? You go to Bagube and he says, need her. Amen. Amen. You go to Jowia, then in Jowia, they post say, Jowia need her. And Jowia say, need her and worship me. We're going to open the telephone lines and see if we can take some of your calls before. Oh, God. Oh.
Me complace amarte, disfruto acariciarte y ponerte a mí.
I'm going to open the telephone lines and take your calls. Getting back. Let's open the telephone lines on 077 223 9933 077 223 077 223 no 077 223 9933 086 304497 07779800375. Let's hear you on the program. Talk about it. What happened? Was the commissioner, was it necessary? Was he showing an act of submission? I don't know, but you tell me for me. I don't know, but you let me hear what you want to say on that. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Boyansi.
Yeah.
This is the chairlady, and I come from the Congress City in Congotan, opposite Little Refuge Temple. You know, Israel, I always told you, child without no more that Bwaka is for evil omen. You know, the slave trade that people started way back is Bwaka and I initiated it from you. That foreigner they call Bwaka, they don't want to initiate it. How will a man bend down to you, then you carry your legs cross on the table with your hands in your pockets, like the person is not nothing? Instead of that video, I was like, wow. It couldn't have been George Weah. It couldn't have been the People Center. It couldn't have been Conductor World. It couldn't have been the men that came for Jakarta. To wake up and then say, no, wake up and sit down. This is why a leader does. But someone bend down to you like you are God. Are you God? Are you killing me? Are you God? Was not to bend down to you? And he sat there, the man bent down, and the man was talking. He didn't even have the remote to say, oh, wake up and sit down, my son. Mr. Baka is evil. See what's happening in Kakatan. Children in school. Because men who not even doing nothing for the country going there. You take children for in school. They llama along the way. So meet him for what? Were you going to the student? You're not going to meet the schools. You are not going to student. You want to make your friends, they tell us, people calling at you. Then you go even there with Goku, the rapper Goku. Then you wear Goku. Yeah. So I say Goku, then you wear Goku, you stay in front of you stay in front of you only with you. This man is this is careful. I can't over 20 now. We will good people level you would you up.
Okay.
Now I will do it.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, but we have this one still.
Yeah.
Yeah, the teacher of the land. Well, yeah, you know, Joseph Baka, he's somebody, he just want for the old days to come back. Where they used to throw the kids in Hamu. Where they used to use people to step on there and calm down. Now he get Joseph Baka in a mansion. Before he wake up, he will want for somebody to lay down under him for him to step on it. That the kind of spirit that in a man. So no kind of respect is in him, no regard for human being, no feeling for human being. You don't treat your friend like that. He's human being like you. They put the man who was submitting to him, but his right was to tell the man, stand up, stand down and listen to the man. But he acting that he was sleeping in the first place. He not even thought to go to tradition, going to your friendship that will shave on your face.
It's not part of the tradition for you to wear shades?
It's not part of it. We're talking about tradition, Israel. Go in the interior and see that in your bush you enter. So you should come down to the elon. Then they will lift you up. But you cannot shade. Then you looking over them. So we pray God. We pray God. Thank you for informing me the time. My grandchildren.
They're okay. Thank you. So the other lines, the Lone Star line is also on. You can call me on that line. You can call me on it. So let's go to the Lone Star line. Good morning. Okay.
Yeah, thank you for the program. You know, let me give you some history before I go to that show. The question you asked for the commissioner for tradition, okay. But then the person who you are doing it to, if the person is not core to that, the Pabwaka is wrong. The first thing, it's not the person doing it, the person will rush to the person and live there.
Okay. But you mean by tradition now?
Yes, tradition.
Okay.
As the person, that while you're talking about something, you put your two hands together, you bow down.
Yeah.
Or the way the person hangs in front of the person.
Yeah.
I'm not, because maybe he don't know it. He just used Lofani for Sarah, so we know that. So you will run to the person and lift him up. Sister, talk to me. As you get the person that braver, then the person start to explain.
Okay.
That's why sometimes they better sing the song. They like to see people cry. They like to see people die. They are evil genius. Evil genius cannot know tradition, civilization, living together there. The person don't know it. The person after the king say. You say hello. Why you must speak to me like that? So say hello. So if the person say hello, you will answer them slowly because you know it. Then the person will be going thinking, oh, the way I answer, speak to the man, not all right. But they like to see people cry. Let me tell you about some brother. We were working together. So one day, we all wake up to town, opposite Johnson Street. We parked the car in the car whole day. So the fellow came to me. He said, Mokoli, your boss man can't talk about eating. Because I don't go to them to ask them I want to eat. I said, but I'm here. He said, let's go eat. I don't ask them for food. So that is strategy. He know into himself he can eat.
Okay.
Let Pabaka know into himself that if somebody was person, he go to the person. By the time
he slip up. But let's give 1 minute each. You left the line, I don't know. But let's give 1 minute each. Let me go to the main line, take somebody before I go to the WhatsApp. Good morning. Yeah.
Israel, the commissioner that leaned down on Jesse Imabwaka, I think that disgraced himself, and that's been mentally in slavery.
But isn't that tradition that you say he disgraced himself?
What kind of tradition? The first thing, Jesse Imabwaka has no regard for tradition. The man is even planning to cancel traditional activity. Then why will you go show tradition to the man? You know, that's complete disrespect to human dignity. That's what to do that. Much as an 85-year-old man that lacks integrity, he disgraces himself. He
When you check on the social media, it's just trending a picture. That complete stigma on him. And that's what, when you come out in life, you need to trust yourself, believe in yourself, respect yourself. That God created every human equally, no matter who you are. Have that respect for yourself. You go, you create yourself, and as a servant to a 86 years old man who lack integrity. And lastly, those that are saying that we should pray for the country, I think they are wasting their time. Life is about prayer. It's about critical thinking, innovation, and creativity. That's why God created us in His own image. That means the same idea that God has given to us. If Joseph, Imam, Waka, and government cannot use their God-given talent and to create a better living condition for the Nigerian society, but better you can roll down here, you roll from here to Maryland, you pray, nothing is going to change. So that is clear.
Thank you.
No prayer, don't waste your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Let's see if we get people from the WhatsApp line. Yes, Joseph is on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. See you.
Yeah.
And to our Liberian people, this is Joseph Colley calling from New York. My brother, it's just unfortunate. I don't know the Papa himself know the tradition. That's the thing. Because you know how to go. You didn't go to beg. You did not do wrong. You go, you understand that you buy, and then you talk. And, you know, it's a blessing you stretch your hand on the person. And this is something that you say you got profession in. The man is telling you, say, this is what, the thing that you never did in your life, that what the man is doing. Then you telling, and you know, you have the man kneeling down, you put your phone up, just disregard. The same way he came, and I want Trump disregarded him too. Look at him and telling him, say, oh, you let him, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. I guess that's why when he built that place in Wasanga, you know, that's why the people will be going to go worship him. But Joseph Waka, you're not king, my brother. You are here to serve the Liberian people. They employ you. You don't go and hindering them like that. But you know, this is a Joseph Waka the people voted for. But what you expect? Nothing good. Instead of him being humble and respect the people and treat them, and you know, so that they can even be doing more, you're not encouraging them. Walker is just who he is, man. Just wicked, old, grumpy puppet. And this is why when he built that place in Wasanga, that will go there and be worshiping him. You see, he king now. And you know, they should lift him up and be running around with him in Liberia. They should put him in hammer. You're not king. You are here to serve the people. Those days are gone, Mr. Walker. You are here to serve the Liberian people. They are your employer. Okay? You are the employee. So please serve our people and start treating them the way you're behaving. All right? Brother, God bless you all, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Let's take somebody on this other end. The Lone Star line on. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Yeah.
All we are seeing. I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from a purple corner, down Coast Spoon Hill, Wintown community. Israel, thank you very much for always making it your business to come and give us about the present happening of our time. To allow us make our voice heard on national issues like history. Can remember all of us who are fighting against this demonic, satanic, and ungovernable governance who have believed their government president, even their president, is now deemed as an outdated president in our history. It's just a matter of time. And to the issue, Israel, this is the most disgusting thing that I've ever seen in my life. For a man who was living on head out, according to Henry Costa, who was telling Henry Costa, say, Henry Costa, the ego has dropped, or the ego has landed. To now somersault, he beckons somersault to a king and subjecting another Liberian to a mental slavery tells you a man buckling and our country is headed for a dangerous direction. Israel, this man can be on the mattress of arrest. He said he is an agriculturalist, and another agriculturalist has gone to him to seek his assistance. He is subjected to the man. He made the man live into a place with no hope because the way he subjected him. In our traditional manner, if ever you see someone humble himself to you, the first thing what you do, you knock the person on the back and giving the person hope. Because that is the interpretation of hitting the person on the back. Meaning, I'm giving you hope. Open your mind and tell me what you want to tell me. But look at how he stuck in the chair and he didn't. Making himself like a king and a slave master. Suggesting the man who came to promote your arrest agenda, the first letter in your arrest agenda. Subjected him to the kind of mental slavery and dehumanized the man. Next, I've never seen him alive. These guys, they came to power on the matter of lies, deception, and fakery. And their fake story is haunting them today. I see Liberians talking about praying. Why should you pray for a Joseph Nima black guy who said you will sleep with devil? And when you sleep with devil and expect people to pray, and who's going to answer your prayer? It is because of dishonesty that God sent devil on ice, because devil was dishonest. So the man who paid such a dishonesty to God that created him and took him for a perpetual beggar and brought him to the level saying you will sleep with devil, what can prayer do for such a man? Liberians, let's pray for President Weah to come back and redeem us from these gangsters and incompetent gangster paradise.
Okay.
Thank you very much for always giving us the opportunity to make our voice on national issue.
Thank you so much.
President Weah. Run there, the Master Congress for Democratic Change. Run there, the good people in Nimba County. Thank you very much.
Thank you so countless. 077-223-9933, 0886-304497 or 0777-980-375. The WhatsApp line is +231-886-304497. Let's see, go to the women line, and I want to go to the men line. Remember, I can take somebody from the women line. Good morning.
Good morning, Gloria.
Yeah.
This is Comfort now. We're calling from China.
Okay.
Yeah, my request.
Now go away from the radio. Good morning.
Good morning, Ezra.
Yeah.
Federal Power calling from Johnsonville.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you very much. The 2 days I will not hear in the push.
Okay, welcome.
You can hear me on the videos. Thank you very much. I can't laugh me. That's why I want to know which of the country they make coming from where bad and Joseph Baga.
Bon Canto.
Oh, okay. I thought our grandchildren because I want to deal with my people. Because with the grandchildren, we're not stupid. I will say ask question, which of the country? Because the grandchildren people they can't they were stubborn and torment them. Power in power, we not to harm for anybody. So I will say I want to deal with them for 10 for. They are smart people. We power will say days are 8. Thank you. I thought they bad down to any grand demo. You know what happened, my brother? The old mayor, the people bring the old mayors, they say we're going to use our native people to talk cartoon. To use another people to talk the income. That's the old mayor when we say back. To use the people that got strength. But thank you. The librarian are seen there for that. They all paper there. Why don't advance your children? Why don't the junior children go for the old mayor? They seen there for yourself, for they are offering. What was suffering? To use them. I see also for yesterday. To let down right in front of them. Therefore, thank you. Let me tell you, the just only just talking about more will come before 2027. More will come. You man, the man will say they all paper there. They will let down in front of me for me to get them safety, and they will let down. The man will say, hey, that man are demon. We told them that before they listen to it, they will tell them, hey, and therefore they glaring to them, they go in there, and they are so. When they paper there and they're bombing. The way they were doing the poor in Hammond. I will bow down to them because God are president, but we respect my father. They said they don't want it. They said they are trying to follow the demon today. They follow the demon. They are the going. So you are all papa and you are listening to me to all the country them. Let me tell you the trouble that you bring over the nation. You always see that way, or we want to know people. You always see it because you are bringing demon over the country. But see how the country going. So thank you that from Bangkok, all the way that Bangkok all the time, the super can come from. Thank you.
No.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And where does your boy come from? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Gloria.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Nina from calling from Robert Motogo. Thank you for the show. Another day again. Oh, yeah, I say my coffee is the morning. I say the Tuesday. I didn't want Joey charity so much. I know I'm not saying working on commission. I didn't want Joey charity so much, but I didn't want to betray the video of Joey. But it is time now for them to enjoy that. So every disgrace they getting in the government is deserving. Because while they were causing us more, what I say, show them more on nothing. And it's shutting to be shutting off. And I say, Babu can't do chief, they can't be passing or passing every day they passing here, they holding who is I. I say, oh, who is I? The mayor to be president, I say, I won't be one of me. Now, what happened to you? I disgrace and hate you. Yeah, I want to tell I don't know the children was going to the now Georgia people.
Okay.
The money put on you, what are you to go to forget about him?
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel. How are you?
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, Mr. Show yesterday, man. This is It-Nov, and I remain the visually impaired that keeping this form prepared President to the fire to deliver. Yeah, you know, Israel, if even you were born in a city, and I think you visited your people back home, which country you come from. This country, we believe in culture, we believe in tradition. There is a tradition and cultural practices in every country. So, I think the commissioner did, it was a sign of paying respect to the highest office in the country. So you didn't do anything wrong. Okay? So, okay, let's look at Morovia. If you are ever into any of the court in Morovia, when you enter, the first thing they will tell you, say, take out your hat. Because the judge will be coming in at the sound of respect. When the judge is entering, everybody will stand. When the judge is leaving, everybody will stand. That's a sound of respect. But what matter is, the person whom that you are giving the respect to, whether he has respect for human dignity, is what matters. That is why we should be discussing. That you may do anything wrong, but the person who the respect will pay to, he is a creepy dictator which was caused the Liberian people need to stop him. Whether 2029 or before getting to 2029, Waka need to be stopped by the Liberian people. That's what we should be looking at. Not our tradition that was being practiced by some of Bum County. The Waka, they respected that. They will shake the blame on the brother that did it. No, it should be shifted on Waka. And this is why calamity is always associated with Waka. Because he did respect God. And then he did respect the tradition of the country. After that ceremony returning to Morovia, you notice what happened to Hikovo. He massacred people while he was all the way to Morovia because he continuously did respect the creator of the universe and he wants for people to take him to be a god, and he's not.
So Edmond, you mean that the president is not aware about the tradition?
He is aware of the tradition, but he want to be like, he wants for people to worship him.
Oh, okay.
That is the whole way of the Unity Party people. You see already minister, already assistant minister, you see them passing around doing all of these things. They are doing it because they don't know the truth. They are aware. But the moment you refuse to worship the Joe Boakai, and you are in the government, you are assistant deputy, whatsoever minister, if you are position, you are talking about OUT, you are not the government. So you must worship him. That's all.
Okay.
He know it. And he comes from Lofa County. Lofa County is considered one of the traditional counties. So that thing he did to that brother in Bum County, the office of the president need to apologize to that brother. So that is why we should look at it not about what the brother did. But Boakai, they respect God and he disrespect the tradition. And this is why calamity will always surround him because he's not a respecter of humankind. And this is what I have said. We need to stop Boakai.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'll take you another person. Okay, good morning.
Morning, Israel.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you know, this thing that I'm doing, it's not a man I can walk with 2 4. If 2 4 can be in there, then you can walk with him. People didn't know. That's not all. I told every day, go straight to Israel, let Israel record it. Because me and I don't want Israel, I think I say, well, you tell her that that Israel would like to see it, so would laugh. That may not correct. That may not wicked man. But you my one tomorrow could be 2029. Thank you very much, Israel. God bless all the kids and their family and my friend in the diaspora where send the money to my daughter.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Let's see, we'll take somebody from the women line. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you for talking. I want to say something different. Because, you know, we the tell people the kind of us. I want to talk all the things with stupid. Not stupid, we can't. We could people. So I beg you, don't say telephone stupid, please. I beg you, away your folk, we are citizens. We have to love each other. So I beg you, don't do it the next time. So that bowing down to somebody, and that person coming kneel down to you. You, the person coming kneel down to, you can lift you up. Say, no, don't do that. Even the Nigerian children, you are still that, but most of them get you.
Yeah.
You can always need to live on. But that's just about that, man. They hear that correct. They are better than that correct. All of them, they are not correct. They like to make good pass. So the only thing I can say, people are big man, don't do it.
Tell people are humble people. That's why the commissioner was humble, but I cannot recognize it.
Yes. So I'm very funny for the
I told you to take it by heart. Sorry, she take it by
there is no funny for the
Okay, T. Thank you. Let's take someone on the diaspora. Good morning. Oh, wait. I got you on. I got you off. Okay. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Israel.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, good morning to Liberian people. I think our old people can say you can only apologize to somebody that is old. You can kneel down to them and get a pap on the bike, and then, but you cannot kneel down for an assistant. No, you can't do that. So you can't kneel down to somebody.
So the guy was asking, the commissioner was asking for assistance.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. You can kneel down to an old person or older person.
Yeah.
If you run that person, or maybe if that person is older than you, you can kneel down. You can go down on your knee or maybe sit down and ask for an apology. Or if you're trying to put forward an assistant, or you need assistance or you need help, or you need somebody to help you in your work, you don't need them. You don't need them for that particular purpose. If you do that, which means you're going against the way men should act when you meet a man. You can only do that when you're apologizing to somebody, or you can't need them for assistance. No, you don't do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, but in the case now, who was wrong? Who was wrong? The president or the commissioner?
For the name down part it's not like you were apologizing that he did something wrong. You were not apologizing. If you were apologizing, I say, okay, probably he right on that side traditionally. But if he put in forth of what he's doing, he put in forth his grievances that he's doing this for assistance, that he made not to leader. So in all, he's wrong too. You should not lead that in the first place, because you explain something what you're doing. Why would you lead that? You're going to explain to the president, oh, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. You need not to lead down. If you run somebody, then you say, oh, let me go and apologize first, and then, but you did not have to kneel down. So it like stupid too. It looking stupid in the whole thing. You should have kneel down there. You should have just put forward a grievance and say what you doing. So as a president, with all due respect, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. And you say you one of the architect of this thing, and this is what I'm putting forth to you. You're not supposed to kneel down. What you kneel down for? So I don't blame the president in one sense, and then because the president took advantage of it, he said, look at the other man kneel down on me, so let me just come and vote and listen to him. So in our photo, he blundered. He should have let down to the president. He should have just sit down, meet the president one-to-one, and tell the president what he's doing. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you so kindly there. Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Gauthier.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah. For me, I just want to put in this small idea. You know, my name is Robert T. Morris. I'm a physician, but I want to say all people can go to school, and then those little words they can see beyond those folks, they don't really read and understand it. For our brother who went and kneel down before the president, even though it is good for that to kneel down, you are wrong someone that older than you and have him to forgive. But like for what he did, I believe that he forgot the little writing that behind the composition book that he can read.
Mm-hmm.
They say he who kneel down before God can stand before anyone. But he forgot that part. Kneeling down to explain what on your mind to do for people that the agenda of the government you're working on, it is not necessary.
Mm.
It is not necessary, yeah. It is not necessary. Yeah, it is not necessary for me. I don't see that as any other sign of respect at all from our president to going to war team.
Okay. Thank you so kindly.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly. But today's the birthday of my man, Jaina. Yeah, Jaina.
All right.
Jaina. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to please take the number of constitution. I beg you, please.
Sorry. The number on the phone will be difficult for me to do it. Thank you so kindly, Gabriel T. Jaina. Yes, I sure today is just Jaina's birthday. Gabriel T. Jaina, today's your birthday. If today's your birthday, happy birthday, Chief. A secret in winner. Okay, but let me quickly just take for 2 minutes. Let me take for 2 minutes Prince Sharif from the Palava Hut for 2 minutes. He will give us an analysis of this in 2 minutes. Prince, welcome.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yes. Okay, and let me say good morning to Liberians that are home in diaspora. You know, Brother CA, my heart is broken, especially traditionally. You know, I'm from Cape Mao and Lofa, born in Montserrat County, and we understand what the culture is. You see, when you reach before, whether be an elder or somebody of higher, let's say, respect, or somebody of or some higher office in society, the examination that you do, or maybe buying down or so, is a symbol of respect. It's a symbol of trying to recognize that person, you know, authority on earth. It's a symbol of giving that person that particular respect that you have come to acknowledge, you have come to appreciate, you have come to greet him. Now, usually what is done, that person lays hands on your back. The lay of hands on your back or touching you either on your, usually it's on your back. It's not meant to say that yes, I agree with everything that you have come to ask me for, but it's basically to tell you that I recognize what you have done, I appreciate what you have done, I acknowledge it, and so you can now sit so we can have a conversation. Basically, it's a sign of giving that person a kind of, you know, atmosphere where that person will feel pleased to sit down with you and talk. Now, when you leave that person down in that position,
yeah,
it's a means of trying to subject them that you are not willing to listen to them, that you are not willing to even forgive that person. That's why we in the way. Sometimes when people think the elder will always say, go and buy that food better. Go a better food. Now, when you're holding that person's food, it's not necessarily that the person has agreed that everything that you did, the person forgives you. But one particular sign of the person laying their hands on you is that, okay, I am giving you a space for you to explain why and to see if I will be able to. So when you saw that that particular man stepped down and he was down, it is because the level still to acknowledge and to do the traditional ritual by touching his back, giving him the opportunity to sit.
Yeah.
That's why he kept in that particular.
Wow.
That's why he kept it. Yeah, that's why he kept it. Because the person must be able to touch your back. It's a sign of, okay, I am willing to listen to you. I am willing for you to take that, or giving you an atmosphere for you to be able to really express yourself. So when you saw that he kept down, was because Weka refused to give him that particular courtesy to say, okay, I will touch your back, go and say that. And also you feel that you know that Bretta was to some extent intoxicated? Watch that video, you will see. Bretta was intoxicated. In other words, he was drunk. He wasn't involved. But there is just too loud in that particular video. But it shows a disrespect to our culture. It shows a disrespect to our tradition. And this is what to tell you how people like Bretta view the ordinary. These are people that do not respect the ordinary people. Remember one time when Bretta went somewhere, I think it was out of Bombay, and people came and were playing drums. And he said, the people then let dig in too much. I think we remember that video.
Yeah.
When the people came and they were playing, usually when people come like that value and play, giving them money, it doesn't mean they are playing, but it's also a traditional ritual. If you put your hand there in your pocket and give them something, it's a means of acknowledging them and appreciating them. And Bretta is on video of saying the people say, hey, the people there, you know that rest people there, they left digging too much. That video is a lot. Taking the class together so we can see it. Meaning that, look, Bretta is a respecter of the law. Remember, even the people who say the last law, they didn't break the last law. How much more than the traditional law? So this is what we tell you. We have an angry. We have somebody who is a disrespectful of the law. It is not unfortunate, but that is where we find ourselves. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so much, Legodia. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Chair.
Yeah.
Please, the front show is the leader Western Winter, one of Liberia legitimate owners that joined you from Central Virginia. I will want to come in from a very different perspective as it relates to that video. You know, what I deduced from that video is that Mr. Bretta himself is not taking Liberian people that seriously. What the commissioner went to him for is an extension of a duty that the Liberian people gave him that he himself cannot perform, that he dedicated to the commissioner. Whatever the commissioner who have accrued from there will not be the glory of that commissioner alone, but it will be the glory of Bretta himself. But to see Bretta crunch his legs on the table in that kind of funny thing and demeaning manner, disrespectful manner, proves that he don't take Liberian people work seriously. Because you never been known here that we are in the digital age, the digital area. Whatever you do now that get on social media, everybody can see it, including the person who gave Joseph Bretta that good English title. And then you will expect those same people when you meet them to take you seriously. When I see you bringing yourself to the public glare in that kind of despicable manner. Another government official is coming to you, somebody who you kind of like incorporated in your government is coming to you, and you know, on the government matter, and then you kind of like address it in that kind of formal manner. You kind of like put your leg on the table, you cry it, and your eyes are dim. I won't want to say drunk, but you kind of like lack consciousness. You see how demeaning it is? No, any serious country will learn to like, any serious government, any serious president will want to like, look at the people surrounding him, because that video came out from people right around him. It is not an opposition that did that video and put it out there.
Yeah, the person was right there.
The people are very much inept and irresponsible. They are not mature. You were here when one other press secretary took a phone, went in the executive mansion, the most sacred part of the executive mansion, started going live. You know what he's doing? Why do people keep like controlling, bringing our country to the kind of popular ridicule, and we just keep like looking at them in that form of manner? But you know what that tells us? It tells us that Bretta is not interested in any people continuity after he should have left this presidency. Because if Bretta is actually interested in the United Party succeeding himself, he will compose himself well so that the United Party can be able to succeed himself, then he will feel relaxed. You notice that this old man is cleverly trying to fight against the ascendancy of Kun. He is not saying it outright, but he's kind of using an attitude in that kind of manner that will kind of like serve as a serious impediment for the continuation of the United Party. But they are not seeing it. When people talking to the crowd, they're talking what kind of funny thing. What sort of 42 years mature period you see in Bretta doing that? That's Bretta doing that. When you trying to let people on the table, the whole was in it. What did you say that with 42 years experience?
And that tradition?
You know, the thing is totally, it's not even near any tradition. We still have the Liberian tradition, so you put your leg on the table, in your house or in your bedroom, we have the Liberian tradition. and you are going last. You are not just an ordinary person. You are the first citizen of the republic, for heaven's sake. No. I don't know what kind of thing we put the country here in. I don't know what kind of thing we put the country here in. The place we put ourselves for 6 good years, the country will remain stagnant or retrogressive.
Okay.
Yeah. The second thing is already telling us that they are even able to. They are not able to create jobs. They are not able to create jobs. So which one is the team to rescue us from that? Which one is the team to rescue jobs? We are building room where senior year. They say no, they're coming to rescue. Jobs we are based for military hospitals that incorporated other people by creating jobs. They said no, they're coming to rescue. Jobs we are building the Emery Hospital in Bakudu that created jobs. They said no, they're coming to rescue. Jobs we are building in the Labour Park that created jobs. They said no, they're coming to rescue. The PSP Park, they said no, they're coming to rescue. So which one to rescue the rescuing now? What new have they brought to the land that we can see that create employment? One man went to France. He used the executive Marshall place to lie to all that Macron committed himself that he will come and visit or go on a fish. Is that right now? That Macron will come to us. Macron accepted his invitation. Macron came to the country. He did African country. He went to South Africa. Macron let him went back. What country is this? What is it also?
Okay.
What is the country? What country is this? And then other questions are not even functioning sufficient enough to think that the other thing are doing is that correct. For the 2-year-old proportion a period, he crossed his left on the table, and then one other, I don't know how to call that one more entity there, pretending as though he's a giver. Look, when you elect people that have that old slave mindset mentality, that's the kind of thing that can happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Whether they belong to that child DB era, when they were throwing people in Hammer. That's the kind of mentality that will make somebody become their level and people like that. That man who is helping you to perform your duty as a president. Because the president, you are not omnipresent, you're not everywhere. How you call commission, call the other people there to help you. The next time to you to tell you that let's hear that once you be done, then you cry your legs, you president that won't demand God.
So now, you're looking to a vex today.
My brother, the thing is actually happening. The thing is, look, we got our own friends in Ghana and some other places that Israel when you meet a man from other African countries too, then they won't pretend it. And more besides, those people African countries that know us, they know us to be Africa's only republic. At some level of respect they kind of attached to us. That seniority that we have in terms of age and experience as a country, they don't see it in our post of vote, especially in our government. Look at that kind of funny thing that happening over there. You know how many times we're supposed to be they call us and we don't even want to tell them or WhatsApp and messenger them? That's too embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. Let me take this person on the women line. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay.
Good morning.
Morning, Mama.
The job Bagala gets who are as the other person. Bagala be the person who are him. So what about that? You nearly have all the person to get out respect. But then we tell you the our labor culture. Then you take them and you say that labor man. They are woo, do man. I said, are you the boss man? They are already working on it. Why then I always get for her they get up. If the person said, not a marriage, I said, other person, you will pass it on another person get that down. We can buy that our time. We get a property before people. They may just aware that you don't get half on that euro. They need that one. Free. Not half on that euro. Just something fresh for that euro. What is that behavior that? He eat the chair already. He not respecting nobody. And if I'm going to buy our boy, and we don't want to get our own boy. Now, why not behave like that? They may not want. They may not see that you know what we don't want to say, that want somebody who wants it. So, what's up, bad already? You can go out already. So, not bad. But the man is not trained. You tell you, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you so kindly. Talk about it. Keep playing your cash game, but we'll start 7 9.
Yes.
Yo, cash game, we'll start 7 9 and start 24 hours. $100 and when you listen to the video, I know that the representative was telling the man to talk more. Say talk. Yeah, hey God. let's take this person. Yeah, I'll read some of the text messages. Good morning on Facebook. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my name is Vanny Cathy, 1 million reaction follower of Abraham Cousin William. Israel, thank you for your topic under discussion. But Israel, the country is bleeding. I can always say this. The government that we are put in power today, there's no future for we the youth. We don't have no future. So we are broken. The government had damaged all part of the sector today. The government had denigrated the country. The government had abused the law of this country. The government had damaged all part of the country today. What are we hearing? The government have made today food sale for us to eat in this country. We are not getting it. It is tough. Everything is hella scattered in this country. So Israel, what will be the future of our children? They not us now, but our own children, because our own future have finished. But what will be the future of our children? So Israel, I am telling everybody, the protests are coming in December. The last time, they don't put the government feet on fire because things is tough in this country.
Okay.
So, yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, easy. Yeah.
I'm actually on the doctor Jose. Only my residential out of my son. So I want to tell you that you leave Waka, let you issue. You leave Waka, let you do it. You leave Joseph Waka, let you do it. That is there. We look for it, we get it. When you like it, I will stay it. What we are saying. You put up for 6 good years advancing us to go the reform way, but we said no, we'll go the wrong way. Then they added all the store election and you know Waka. We are saying, I put flare up, Waka take it. Let it go see your treatment. Everything your own heat. They say about everything has been for the people they say about. They go and give me like you said it last about me. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So we have seen different states now. Waka California in a show. It's a show. When was traditional, somebody comes to you and need that to the first thing you do, you pass their back 3 times when I met 4 times. And before you said, I say you big cool glass of water to sell the table. While you're drinking, now cold water to the stay, Papa. I give you to see for so visit. But you see that poor man put a ratty silicon on over the table. And then you watch a silicon looking dirty all around it. You put it if the man is smelling in the man knows what we are seeing. We are having food here. I'm not going to put a silicon in that man food. What will look for? Who get it? Who might cry? Walk out, give it to us. Who might cry? Who say we are the wicked person in this country? Everything that is there for us. When people get in the morning, they get it that we are need. When they work on that we are need. You take people from here and get into that other country and say you go line it up. But there was no excitement. What we are seeing, you take people from what open your own school for you struggling with children. You pack all the time and get into that other country. You say, I'm going to go stay in the sun. So wait for your clap. For example, say, oh, walk out for a clap. And people, there was no excitement when the train no. What are they going to do? What are the parents going to do? They know. They take from here and get coming by getting people on the road. You can't even find a mother. In that process, they tell you about accident. You not even stop back to say sorry. We look for him, get that message with death with devil. And the devil is working. The devil taking blood. The devil, they respect for everything that devil can take. The one Waka take it for us. Look, Waka, go and do your job. They look for it, they get it, and we will give it to our heart. For this next year, 4 more years, but it's about their life. But 4 more years. Without time, people who have been breaking down. In the new development, you go out of people who people in the street, the homeless, no food, no one to sleep. The person are broken down. They put all in the street, they expect anything they will be happy with you. And 2029 will go stay in the sun and say, I tell you water. They think we'll see election. We want to see it. What we are seeing? Okay. We want to see it. Class man, I will pour. I'm winning the city. Book up one check. What man said, where are they? For Waka. And he trying nonsense. Say, oh, they put up for me. I will send result around. The way we are giving to you personally, give it to him the same way. Anybody that will not even we are, but anybody will election, they will take it. But you think you will speak election and say before you get, if you put both of throw and intimidate us, for all to be silent, and you take it, you laugh, waka. Understand, going to the night, it will not work. Even when I answer with that, they answer with that. But we dare you try it. So the people for 4 more years with that, will not get food to eat, will get what I eat. Will not die, will be down to the good and not come. But what I come to you, poking, and most will tell you, yes, sir. You poking, will tell you, yes, sir. So you go sit down. The one you look for, you get it. Come on, cry. You shouldn't cry. Then the poor do that way. Then the poor see the money and what they want to do. When you build house, when you're working, build, instead of crying for me. You see something, but so there, and the person that was in there, not in the night. So forget see them. But poor happy or your poor listening down to Facebook. And the other house they gone bad day. They was for the other person. But we have that. Oh, what the money they for. The whole ticket for them. So they in the net. You can't see them going the day. When they can go visit down in our west. But we're finished. What we are saying, I want to say. I want to say thank you. Don't be afraid of between the test. When you just say to everybody, know what's going on. Wait for 40. Thank you, Matia.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello, Boya.
Yeah, go ahead.
Boya, I hear you. I said, I don't say what you say.
Huh?
I said, I cover number. I say, I call you, but I hear what you say. Now, cover number from the kid who are PD to for this stuff.
Yeah, but you call us when someone will keep listening. When someone want to have to contact us, like what we did first. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. I hear you, but thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, the same way they will let us know, and what they will do, of course, we'll get to you. Like what happened first. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name Israel. There is Asikoma law. We told the people that Joseph Boyka now is labyrinth. The men when came out, the people put him mad themselves out. The men said that the people that people are begging. The men went only when the poking around him, the men say that people are begging. See the man, he said that he agriculturally, you get a Blamado degree in agriculture. There's someone who is supporting your rest agenda, the so-called rescue agenda. The person already come to you that about humble way. Even though our people, our partners, what they compare, they are humble people. But sometimes too much of everything is a nonsense. And our brother, maybe that the first time that a bigger position ever he has to be commissioner. And will be a commissioner, he has talent, he has skill, on the agricultural level. But I expected Joseph Boyka to knock that young man back, to wake up, and made that man to be more encouraged. Even though he made that he can give Joseph Boyka. I know that he was thinking, where I would take money from and give them man. Because he even know the position in a higher position, that he had the potential for helping more people. So, obviously, my brother, Joseph Boyka will put ourselves into problem to elect him as president. Yes, you are work on that man and empower that man and inspire that man to get that man more encouragement. And even that lady that was pushing that man agenda, pushing that man for that man to meet Joseph Boyka. That lady did well. I don't know whether she represented or she's some, I don't know. She really did well for that young man. Maybe that young man supported her. She said, oh, I will make sure that you need a president. And she really put it and enjoy her. But I tell the president that we get in the country, in jail or different person, never let that who's supposed to get petty because from his own explanation, a mother was disabled. And even now, he's saying he's disabled. So he's sort of be someone that had a petty. Yeah, he's sort of be a pettyable person, according to you. And the way you can always say it. He's sort of be a pettyable person. But that man had no pity, had no mercy. In fact, the man even know how to say our national anthem. So how did they have pity upon Liberian? So that when we go ourselves, brother, we just pray to God for 2020 now, we get George, man, we have back, we have been same person, so our country can get back on course, so we can see how bad our country can go forward. Thank you for putting me in the tongue.
Okay. Thank you. Aziko, my Lord, let's read some of the Facebook message. Good morning.
Good morning, President Israel.
Yeah, go ahead.
And good morning to our 1 billion followers around the world. My name is Reverend PC Dish, the third. Not to be called everywhere. This morning, people are bringing speaking from the required community.
Okay.
People, let me appreciate you for your talking point and discussions, for always electing us on critical national issues. People, you see, when we people are bring people that Bwaka is a complete disgrace and embarrassment to our land, they never believe it. It's coming to fruition. Can you imagine Bwaka go in Bwaka to have a serious discussion with thieves, with the zoo? Bwaka, where of that Goku on his face will go wash on your head? You go be the zoo, you tell go wash for you, that cost almost 8,000 United States. Mr. Bwaka, is that why the Liberian people voted you for? But I want to tell the Liberian people that embarrassment, you can take that embarrassment for yourself. 2029, pray for long life. Go to the ballot box, 2029. In October 10th, we just be on Wednesday. Get up in the morning, go and do a protest voting. Bwaka don't understand the traditional. That's why you see supporting the bishops. The bishops for the United.
Oh, lost him there. Lost him. Let me see here. What can I do on the women line? I lost him there. Let me squeeze this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Please allow me to conclude. That's It-Nov. Probably went up. You know, when it comes to the issue about what president no tradition, it's not an excuse for him. Okay, because the reason why the president has a star in the executive mansion, the protocol officer and all of the minister of state, is for them to work. Because before the president even leave a country and travel to the particular country that he is going, he is orientated. What the people believe in, what to do, what are their practices. He is total. They want more about your country that you are going in. Okay, when you're about to leave, they torture you, they tell you what you're going to meet, how you're supposed to do it, even when you come to greetings, how you're supposed to do it. All of those things that what the guys are around the president for. But the reason why it's difficult for them to manage the president, they want to play they can manage the president is when he's leaving and when he's coming into the country, they don't want people to see the way he's walking, how you get down, how you go up, and they wonder what they can try to do. But the people go when they are having the kind of activities, they go live. So how do you manage it? There is no way that you can cover it. There is no way that you can manage it because the moment the activities are going on, they already on going live, and there is no way that they can cancel it. So Bwaka, as I said to conclude, Bwaka don't respect humankind. The Bwaka feels that he has arrived. But the question that we are asking the United Party people, let them tell us why Bwaka is always having that left hand in his pocket. Let them tell us this is a challenge to them. If they don't tell us, we will come up to say the reason why Bwaka is always having that left hand in his pocket. Let the United Party program and tell us this is a challenge to them. Let them know why he's having that left hand in his pocket and petition. Our goal is to make Bwaka one-term president. It's not negotiable. It is managed, and we have to implement it to the fullest. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, Edmond Klein. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Asia.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning. I'm also super calling from M56. You know, so what that means the form order is not just like your tradition. That tradition is all over Africa. So what I can tell me say he don't know that. He do know. But you know, you want all is got something to do with the breed. That's just reality. It got something to do with the breed. That tradition is tradition all over leading down to your elders. It's a tradition all over. Bwaka knows that tradition. And the man walked down to you. You couldn't stop his back and give him feet. You got your feet on the stool and the man leading down over there for hours. No.
Oh, shit.
No matter what, even you leave from here, you go Europe, you go America. 405 years that they will still call you African and such the African. But you know, when the people now,
Okay, the network is not allowing her to conclude. I want to read some of the message with our people. The internet is not too okay today. Alice M. Siafa, you there in Chocolate City? How you doing, Alice? Mohammed P. Zulu, you there in Kawe, Gonja Town, Saturday Zware, Woodyware. You're watching from Atlanta, Georgia, the USA. Doris D. Thomas, you're watching from Johnsonville. Honorable J.D. Williams, following from Johnsonville. Patience Swan, you're watching from Broadway, Riverview Community. Maxwell Yimpa, Ebenezer Gamayu Green, you there in Sierra Leone. Mayamu K.D. Kakula, you're watching from Gibraltar, Valton. George M. Wea Peking, you're watching from Prepland Road, District 3, Montserrat County. Pocket Change, you're watching from Montreal, Canada. Agatha Glasgow, the class preferred, the disappear. You're watching from Tinker's Village, RIRO, where the common citizen children live. Jala Wilson Jackson, watching from Kakata Magibi County. William W. Wulu, watching from Kawe. Roosevelt Kwei. Charles Robertson Berger said because of $100,000 on his card for every trip outside the country. And why you go? Okay. Stroll the Roosevelt Quay, Roberts Griffiths, you there in Seoul City, west of Shanghai. Moses Beze, you're in Buchanan City, Grand Bassa County. Samuel Momo, you're in Magibi County. My pastor and principal, Matthew Oberle, you're in Springfield, Pennsylvania, the USA. How you and the family doing, sir? Mark Goa, he said, my dear brother, who did that particular recording? Because that individual really exposed our president. Bawi, Noah Deacon, watching from Dwazon Mangibi, come to Muhammad Ibrahim Kwei, you're in Chickasaw Factory Golf Community, Van Dijip, Man Tony Son, you're in FDA, you are the FDA Junction, Teresa Blackie Doe. She said, you can watch it, Nigerian people that should respect. That's not respect. You judge, what's it? You can watch it. Nigerian people that should respect. That's not respect. Okay, Cecilia Slenwion Yakpawolo say that what they voted for the peacemaker men, but I can use them. Momokpe John Jackson, APRC community around the Zone 4 police station. Andrew Bwaka Massacre say, big brother, I don't think it is bad thing. He's an old man now. What do you expect? Abraham Boga, Samuel Kofi Woods Jr., Carwell, every one of you. So thank you. Ebenezer Moses T. First, he said he's Stephen Bena, a commissioner from Salala District, Bond County. That's a record to you. Patient Swain. Say outpaid parents can put their hands on your back or split water on you. Yeah, Gululu. Say that old man, he's very respectful. I don't know how he got that little deacon title. Oh God. James Dewey Gbogba say, I'm following from Banga City. Thanks for the update. Please establish sub-branch in Bon County. More especially in Banga for the common citizens to listen through the radio. Okay. Welcome that. Oh, got to go, man. Oh, gotta go. Thanks to all of you, even those of you following on YouTube. We want to say thanks to all of you for following on the show. Following on the show this morning, yeah. Ibrahim, Imira Bro, Elijah Ponke in Foya, Yankee Johnson, the rest of the folks, Rita Hurt in Massachusetts, Jala Johnson, and all of you, man. time has caught up with us. I want to say thank you so kindly for following. Yeah, let's continue to do what we can do best. Keep playing your cash giveaway. A draw is going to come. So those of you that play, don't go away. A draw is going to come because we will come back. Don't worry. So keep playing *79 and *24#. A draw is going to come for you. Well, my name is Ezra Bowie. I say thank you. Sorry I can't take all of your calls. I'll catch you tomorrow, God's willing. Bye-bye.